Hey y'all, what's up? It's Blake. Did some sourcing this weekend. If you've never watched the channel, I flip stuff on eBay. So I go to yard sales, flea markets, Facebook Marketplace, number of different sources, and I just flip stuff on eBay. I've done pretty well with it. I used to have a really, decent paying job, and I dropped down from that manager position just because I was doing so well with the flipping stuff on eBay, and it's a whole lot more fun than having bosses, right? So anyway, I'm gonna go over some of the stuff we found at the yard sales and flea market today. First stuff that's up, I went out Saturday to the yard sales and I hit a hobby shop that had closed down. I don't know what happened to the owner, but that place had been there for a long time, and it wasn't even advertised. I didn't see it on Facebook. I didn't see it on Craigslist. I just rode by and saw it was there and pulled up, and I actually went there about an hour after it opened. Anyway, so I'll go through everything we picked up there. Picked up these vintage like cups. I always know that the little mushroom symbol stuff does well. I looked these up. I'll probably get like 15 bucks for them. I think I paid 50 cents for the whole thing, something low. This sale was ridiculous. They just wanted to get rid of stuff. These books, they kind of go with what I'll show you in a minute, but they had a bunch of like old car stuff there, so I got to pick up a lot of stuff. Pretty cool find. I thought this was a camera ashtray at first, but this is actually a CB radio ashtray. Not worth a whole lot. I think there's one listed on eBay. I think I paid $1 for it. It may be worth 10. Picked up a few Hot Wheels they had there. Some pretty cool Hot Wheels that they had there. Again, maybe I paid 50 cents a piece. If you've watched or you know me, I like to pick up a lot of like vintage stuff. So here I picked up some Apple keychains. It's actually called Computer Plus of Raleigh, but I think that's like the old Apple symbol, right? So I picked up a handful of those. They pretty much gave me that. I was pretty excited to find these. I found a whole box of these hats. So Bobby's Hobbies. That's the name of the place that they were like selling all the stuff out of, and I think I had 17 there. The lady that was running the yard sale, or running the, whatever it sell, closeout stuff, didn't even know they had those, and I think it was her grandfather that owned it. So she sold me all of these for $1. This entire box for $1. I don't know what they're worth. I just thought they were cool. They had that cool plane symbol, and then you had hobbies, and then you've got somebody, maybe their name Bobby, right? Who won't want a vintage hat with their name on it and planes? But anyway, for $1 you couldn't go wrong there. Anything else I picked up? Oh, okay, yep, down here, sorry for the messy floor. Picked up this whole box of like Mustang magazines. Haven't really looked through there. It'll be cool to look through there. I know my father-in-law started to look through them because he used to have an old Mustang. But it was, sorry about that, the wife was calling. I got that whole box for $5. I've done really well with lots of magazines. So I was pretty excited when I saw those, and those were kind of just sitting there. Nobody asked about them yet. I got a box of Flight Simulator stuff. They are open, but the stuff is in there. That's Flight Simulator 2002, big box PC game. There's like 3 other like add-ons that you can go for that. So I'll look those up, see what they're worth, but I think I paid $1 for that whole box. What else did I pick up from that? Oh, I got this little bin here. I saw this little Space Jam thing. Definitely wanted to keep that for myself, so I just put that in there. These are some old photography exposure meters. And because my wife does photography, she told me these are pretty good, and I've sold a couple of these in the past. I think I paid a buck or two a piece for those. So again, that yard sale was really, really good. I was in there most of my time out yard selling, so pretty excited about that. All right, another yard sale that I hit up, they had was a church yard sale, and didn't see much. Prices were kind of high, and then I saw this box, $5 each, and it had old pipes in it. So, but they weren't just like normal pipes. Like I could tell when I started looking at them, these things are really sweet, right? And I started reading. Let's see, there was a thing on here. It says the Tinderbox, Italy, right? So, and then I looked at like a couple of them, and they said Italy, sorry, and one said like Ireland, and one said just a bunch said Italy and Ireland, things like that, West Ireland, or I don't know. But so I looked a few up, and I just looked up like, you know, Italy and the name brand, and they have gone from like $15 up to like $60. And the ones with this intricate like detail and carvings, the ones with these cool carvings like that, seem to be the more expensive. And this box had mostly all of these. Mostly were all those intricate carvings that were really sweet and pretty cool. So anyway, I asked them what the best deal. And she said $4 a piece, which I think would have been like 48 bucks. But I just gave her 50. I thought it was a really good deal. There's got to be something good in here. If not, it's a great learning experience. But I think this could be really good. If you know anything about cigars, then I mean about pipes, then put it down in the comments. Let me know. I'd love to reach out to you and find out other stuff about it. Okay, one other yard sale we went to that day. This one wasn't nearly as good. Got this Canon vintage camera bag, and I didn't look it up or anything. Well, let's unzip it real quick. There's stuff in there. I have no idea what this stuff is. So we'll definitely look that up to find out what that stuff is. But I knew it was vintage, so I picked it up. They wanted $1 for it. I did look up comps, and that bag goes for around 20. And it'll be a nice little surprise, whatever the other accessories are in there, because that said Canon on them as well, right? So let's see what else we got. Same yard sale, picked this up, this John Deere Metal ERTL tractor type equipment. I just sold a similar tractor in really rough condition for 15 bucks. Paid $1 or $2 for that. Right, so that was pretty good. A whole pack of like Garbage Pail Kids cards, like the older ones. It was like $1. I don't know. I debated getting those, but again, I've seen people sell those before, so I thought it'd be pretty good. I picked up this lot of whatever it is, like little action figures and old toys, and I believe that was around $2 for the lot, but I know there was some vintage stuff in there. So that stuff ought to be pretty easy to look through and list. If not, it was really cool. Picked this up at the flea market for $1. I knew that was a vintage Jurassic Park figure, but some of these figures, like this Mickey figure, let's see, Disney, Walt Disney, Hong Kong, I don't know. So anyway, but I know there's some old stuff in here, like the Raisins and this Ninja Turtles thing, whatever this is, made in Taiwan, 1990. Not really sure. Must have had like candy in there or something. But anyway, picked that up for $1 or $2, I think. But there's got to be stuff in here that's worth some money. So that'll be some fun stuff to go through. And I think that was the last yard sale I hit on Saturday. So today I went to the flea market and I picked up, first thing I picked up, I thought it was one of those, I can't think of the song, Jack Black does it with the saxophone. something foam. But anyway, it wasn't this one. I know that toy goes for like 50 bucks or something really good, and I've been looking out for that. Thought this was it. It wasn't. But they wanted $1 for it, and I looked it up, and I should be able to get anywhere from like $10 to $15. It's in really good shape. I wish I could have checked the batteries out. Didn't get to check that out before I purchased. But at the same sale, the next thing I saw was this talking wreath. I've sold the same thing, Douglas fir, the talking tree, from the makers of that. I actually have another one in this mess of a shed I have out here for all my eBay stuff. This, I don't even have this listed, but I have another tree here. I'm gonna drop stuff that I picked up at another yard sale this year earlier. Anyway, you probably can tell, but I've sold that tree for good money, 30, 40, 50 bucks. And that, in this wreath, never seen this before, but I looked it up, and those look like they go for even better money. And I don't know about you, but it's got the bag. I didn't go all the way through it, but that might be new, like new with a rough box, obviously. So thought that was pretty cool. Picked that up. I think that was $2. And then I saw all this Mary Kay makeup stuff. So my wife's already started digging through here and finding the good stuff. I think most of the good stuff is in like one bag. But these are all mirrors. Anyway, I asked her how much the Mary Kay stuff was, and she said $25 for the whole lot. So you can see some makeup there. And she said this goes for like 50, right? So, and then another lady walked up as soon as I asked, and she said, how much is that? And she said, and the lady said 25 bucks. So I was like, no, it's already sold, I'm buying it. So I bought it, and my wife has gone through it, and she thinks that it's $300 to $400 in inventory. Now that may be on the high side. I did look up some myself, like this Time Wise, it should go for like 30 bucks. And then these, whatever this, what's this called? Mary Kay satin hands. I know that's something else, but satin hands, that those will go for about 20 bucks a piece. Got 2 of those, then got a lot of these age minimized 3D night cream, Time Wise. So all that makeup and stuff like that, she said it's worth $300 to $400. So that was a really big pickup. Excited about that. I mean, I'm not really excited about makeup, but I'm excited that it's good money. These bags even, she said, go for some money. You know, she said they go for $20 a piece. I'll look it up, and then we'll determine what they actually go for, and if they go for 20 or 20. These are like mirrors, and I'll just sell those on a lot. Some of it may just be lot up stuff to get rid of it, but overall, really exciting weekend. Like I said, I don't need any more inventory. All this stuff out here in the middle of the floor is still I need to list, like, and I have good inventory, y'all. This is not, I mean, this is a tote full of video games that I haven't even listed yet, right? And there's like some decent stuff in there. There's Super Mario Galaxy, other stuff. I got a bunch of GameCube games in here somewhere, right? So a lot of this stuff is good inventory. I just don't have the time to do it. I'm still working full time, about 4 days a week. So anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you liked it anyway. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. Thanks.